Okay, day 2. Today's question: what are the winning lottery numbers? So, kind of a oddly specific one, but let's see how we can tackle this. Got a new notebook. And yesterday I filled out the previous one. Should probably work in pen. Let's see. So, what are the winning lottery numbers? So, right off the bat, numbers. Let's see. Numbers, it's obviously going to be multiple things. Multiple entries or spots that are going to be taken up. Lottery numbers, we know they're like usually 6 or something like that. Winning, let's just go by word association. Usually you got stuff that's like prize, winner, best, kind of like a celebratory thing. And then what are the question? This is how I break it down. I go by the question, and then I think about what pieces of the question can be answered through design situations. So right off the bat, usually when you get a lottery ticket, you get something like 6, 1, 2, 3, 6, and then I think with the Powerball you get an X number, or like a big number. It's like 52 or something like that. Basically, there's 6 spots that are going to be occupied. And when it comes to winning, usually you hear it on the news, radio, or a news website for the area. But I want to make some sort of way that you can almost ask like a voice command, or like Alexa or Siri, to see what the numbers are and have them displayed in a way that makes sense. So right now, usually you'll get something on a website that looks like WCVB News. You get your article, a little bit of text, and somewhere in there it says lottery. And then you have more text, and you gotta click on the article. That'll bring you to another page where it talks about the lottery, has a big picture on it. And then somewhere in there you get your 6 digits. What really should probably happen is you get something where you go on your respective news site, WCVB News, and since probably nobody else on the website is going to be looking at it except for that day, you want to have in bright red or something like that, bam, 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 the numbers, just right across the top. Get them all. 4 numbers, whatever. And then you have your rest of your news. But rather than having to go app like Safari or Chrome, whatever web browser you use, and then type in the news website, or just type in lottery. You probably just want to be able to ask, because you missed the news, you missed the radio, you bought a ticket. I don't know. This is one step too many, one or two steps too many. So the idea that I want to do is something like, Alexa, what was the Powerball winning number? Or something like, Siri, what/who won the Mega Millions? So then you can take the idea of having to go search for it. You make it more of a word of mouth thing. And it's a lot easier. So let's see, usually when you have a voice command app, press and hold the home button on your screen. Let's see. You get something like, you ask the question, how tall is the Empire State Building? So your question's displayed up top. And then you get a little searching. And then after that, it gives you an answer. Usually displays it probably from a web browser or something like that. Unless it's like a numeric number and it just tells you. And it'll say, have like a little logo. And then it'll say something like, we'll go with Mega Millions. Mega Millions. And it'll say, the winning number is from yada 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 yada. It's like a news site. So what I want to do is I want to make it so that you can ask the question, hey Siri, what is the Mega Millions winning number? Ask your question, and then I just want to see, bam, all 6 digits straight up right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically what we're doing here is we're creating a voice command, answer, display answer, voice command, action, answer. That's what we're making. So let's break down some ideas. So to start off, you have there's things we need to consider. We need to consider how the question will look. Maybe specific questions, like if I asked about Mega Millions or I asked about a Powerball, the question will be displayed or written in a different way. Specific questions displayed differently. So all the questions will show up with the same blank text on the page, but I want to do something like, I don't know, what's Mega Millions? And as soon as I say that, you get the Mega Millions logo or something to replace the word Mega Millions. And then you get a custom answer sheet that's gonna show up differently than a normal Google search or a different web browser. How will the question look? And then how will the answer be? A couple of things. Be direct, because I don't want to go looking. Accurate. I want to know what I'm talking about. And simple. I just want to see my answer, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's sketch a little bit. All right, so I've already come up with this idea of these 6 numbers being displayed, but I want to do something like, let's see. Got your box here for your question. I'm just going to write question as question. Rather than going with like the card approach, I want to see if I can do something. Question. I want to see if I can do something where it's like strict boxes. So it kind of breaks the design norm of voice command. Maybe we have a question here. Maybe incorporate your numbers. Oh, okay. Well, let's change this topic then. Rather than asking what are the winning lottery numbers, let's change the question up and say, do I have the winning lottery numbers? Do I have the winning lottery numbers? So now we can still ask the question. We can still get our answer, but then we can do a little computational like recognition. So you get to compare your numbers, because you buy them in person, against the numbers that are on the websites everywhere. Okay, cool. That'll be fun. So we'll do picture of your numbers, and then comparison to winning, and then yes or no state. We'll start with the question, of course. Did I win? Okay, cool. So, all right, question, did I win? So right now, we'll have something like the use case for this will probably look something like this. So we'll start off with a question. I'm going to put the question in a box. Did I win the Mega Millions? Normally, the case would look something like, did I win the Mega Millions? And you would think it would be yes or no, but you would have to go down the line of searching to find it. So this would be like, hey Siri, or it would be Alexa. I'm just going to assume Alexa has like a phone app you can use. And then the dialogue will happen. So voice command module, usually like with Hey Siri, it pops up on your phone, opens displaying question, maybe branded because it's specific and a lot of people use it. And we'll put this in a diamond end box. Okay. And then part of the same process or separate, the camera app will open, but it'll open within the question. So you open your question. This is just a sketch. You open your question. Here you go. Question. Da 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 da. Maybe you have something like this, like a dotted box that's looking through your camera. Janky camera. So then you can see through, and it's looking at your little piece of paper here with your numbers on it. Okay, so it looks through. Something like that. All right. So then we'll have camera opens in display in app in module. Module is a module. These are things that are happening. So these are in these diamond end boxes. Okay. Camera opens. Something you do. We'll put in a different shape box. So hold ticket to camera. We'll put this in a circular. So the circular would be an action you commit. The diamond-ended ones are ones where things are happening in the application, and then the box will be the question. Hold it to the camera. Picture is taken. Okay. And then after that picture is taken, we have a comparison that happens. So the winning numbers, wherever they're pulled from, are compared against what you put in the picture. Picture is taken. Comparison to winning. Okay. Let's get a little closer. So, ask the question. Voice command module opens, displaying the question. Maybe it's branded. Camera opens in the module, like this little box up here maybe. You hold the ticket to the camera. Picture is taken. Comparison to the winning ticket is made. And then finally, the last one, we'll go on. We'll just bring it up here so we can stay on the same page. Win and lose. One of these two will be displayed. Win, display, lose, display. And we'll do, since it's displayed, this is going to be in a diamond thing as well. Okay, so this is your use case, or as some like to call it, the user flow. Put that in like a squiggly box. Ooh. Okay, so one more time. Ask the voice command, did I win the Mega Millions? Hey Siri or Alexa. The command open the modules, displaying the question. The camera will open in the module. You can hold your ticket to the camera, something you do. the picture will be taken, a comparison to the winning numbers will be made, and then a display will show either you won or you lost. Hopefully you win. That'd be cool. All right, so let's get to some light sketching of that user flow. Let's see. What do we want to show for our final result? Let's do the question, and then we'll do let's do like the voice command branded question. I want to show the camera module open. I want to show the ticket under it. I want to show the comparison. I want to show the win. So we'll do this one, 1, 2, and then I'll show camera. We don't really need to hold the ticket. Okay, maybe we will. Hold the ticket. When it comes to the comparison, this is like a little process thing that could be fun. And then we'll show you lose, because let's be real, no one really wins. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let me just write these on this page. Voice command. I already forgot. Voice command module. Displaying question. Then voice command module with camera. And then we have holding ticket to camera. Then we have comparison. Comparison to winning. Then we have the lose. Make sure to stay hydrated, guys. All right. So the module displaying the question. We'll go with the classic approach. Hey Siri, did I win the Mega Millions? So we could take Mega Millions, we could replace it with the logo. I think that'd be kind of cute. Maybe the text color changes. Let's just draw it next to here. Hey Siri, did I win the, and then just have a box picture. This is for the Mega Millions, for this thing. A little bit less space, kind of cute. I'm pretty sure it's blue. So then I have a question mark, of course. Your answer can either be shown in numbers. So we could either have potentially numbers just shown up here. 11, 22, 44, 66, 88, 11 again. So you have your number shown there, and then you can go and get your ticket. But I think the better way to do this would be I like this idea of keeping the brand. That'd be kind of fun. Hey Siri, did I win the... There you go. And then it says something like, let me check for you. Or do you want to compare against your phone? So that's your question. And then Siri responds back, let me check. Or responds back with something along the lines of, do you have your ticket? Do you want me to compare it for you? Or, let me check. Open your ticket? Or let's just come up with, do you want to compare your ticket against the winning number? Now this is long, and I'm definitely sure there's an easier way to say it, but rather than the let me check, I want to prioritize this whole, like, photo piece. That's just how my flow goes here. So we're going to go with, it'll say this by default. Okay, so after that, we have to, you'll say something like yes. So this is Siri, Alexa, and then this will be user. And this back and forth, you know, it kind of, rather than the one-off use that most people will use their voice commands for, you kind of get more involved in what you're saying. It becomes more of a conversation piece, and I could definitely see how this would help further down the line, being able to use these things a lot more often. But that's a different discussion. The module with the camera, so what will follow after this, probably just stick it over here too. So we start with this yes. This kind of breaks like this at the bottom. And then it picks up with the break right here. A cool way when you're trying to show split in design, this is a nice little side note, is that say you come to the bottom of a page, you can have a little fray like that. And then if you go on to the next page, this is page 1. Go on to the next page, you can have something like this, just the upside down version of it. And then you continue your design. So it shows that you're going from one to the next. It's kind of cool. Yada, yada, yada. You got your text, writing, maybe more pictures, etc. Okay, anyway, back to this. So you have your yes. Let's start things off. I'll just keep it up here. And then I like that idea that I had previously here with the dotted line. A camera, however, nowadays you can have, I'm just going to draw it right here and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. You get multiple ways that you look at this. People will look at the camera as like a rounded rectangle that you look through. And you have your camera in here that you're looking through. And then some people will just look at it as hard edges. And this is, I'm guessing, a question that I'd have to do more research on. But I'm going to go with a rounded rectangle rather than these hard edges, because I think it's a lot softer, and you're looking through a free-floating space that is the voice command. So It won't be such a hard edge as the camera app. And at the end of the day, all you're really looking for is like 6 different spots, or wherever your numbers are, whatever it needs to be compared against. So let's go on to the next page. We'll do something like voice command module with the camera. I have your module here. It's going to say yes, and then we'll do like a rounded rectangle. And inside this rectangle, imagine this is your ticket. You can hold it straight up, but I'm going to say that lottery tickets, numbers are in a standard spot. Usually there's something, they're in boxes, or they're all next to each other. They're arranged in a way that's standard across all lottery tickets. All tickets have design standard. So this is a way of, obviously everyone gets the same ticket. The only thing that changes is the numbers. So when it comes to comparison, let's just say the tickets are arranged this way. So what we want to do is you want to take those 6 spots and we want to overlay them. So when you're holding your phone and you're comparing it, you want to, makes it really easy. Keep the numbers in the spot where they're supposed to be, and then I'll use the comparison software to make things pop really well. So anyway, what we can do here is you can have these, let's say they're arranged this way. And then from here, you make it really easy for the people that want to use the app. And it makes it really easy for holding the ticket under the camera. So then what you can do is you can either have, these are really the only essential parts of the ticket. So now within your phone screen, you're able to have these comparison points. Okay, anyway, a question that comes up is, do we want to be able to take the picture? Or do we want to the picture to be automatically taken? So rather than holding your number up and pressing on the screen somewhere, maybe like a press anywhere to take the picture. Take picture manually. You would just match the numbers in the right spot and it would automatically snap it. Now, I think since we're not like in a rush, but we're automatically, no, not automatically. We're going along the process of, we're not very hands-on since we're using the voice. The sooner the person can compare their numbers to the winning numbers, the better. So for example, Alexa, did I win the Mega Millions? Do you want to compare your answers? Yes. Show them. I don't want to have to touch it. The less physical, the better. A lot of it's audio. So we'll go with this second option here. We'll go with the auto picture take. So at the end of the day, all you really got to do is alignment. All you really have to do is align the things in the box to what's happening on the phone. Do I take audience inquiries? I would really appreciate insight on some of these ideas, but right now I'm kind of coming up with these questions on my own. So any questions are welcome because it makes this a lot more entertaining for me. But right now I'm coming up with these questions on my own and I'm just going through the process. But yeah, so anyway, you have the alignment And the next step we want to go through is holding the ticket to the camera. So what we'll do here is we'll show what it looks like to look through. So we'll have this yes up here. And I'm just going to try and draw this dotted thing super duper light. This is the camera sight that you're looking through. And then you have your 6 spots, comparing the number to. And I'm going to show what it looks like when you hold the ticket up at wrong. So then you have your hand. Just use a stick hand for right now. He's got his ticket in his hand, but he's holding it something like this. Okay, and his 6 numbers, we'll go with 6, 12, and 18, then 10, 14, I guess it doesn't matter right now, 16. And each one of them has its own box around it, you know, kind of like the scratch-off tickets or something like that. As you can see, these boxes do not line up with the dotted boxes here. So this is the phone. You know, you got your phone case and all that. Got the speaker, whatever, your home button, yada yada yada. But you're looking through, and as you can see, the ticket's behind. It's where the camera is. This is what the camera sees. So each one of these boxes you want to have lined up with their recognition points. So we can do something like this where you can have like a red outline around the border here, around camera border. And I think I have some colored pencils to show exactly what I'm talking about. Really helpful thing about drawing everything is that you can have colors that you can add when it's black and white to help get your point across. So we could have just around the border here of what the camera sees. It could be red, maybe even yellow when it gets closer, so that you can see that it's not in alignment. And it'll stay red until it's in alignment, since it's taking an automatic picture. Okay. Then, inevitably, the ticket will be aligned. Let's see. I'll draw that state right here. You have your yes, answer to the question. And then you have your dotted camera, rounded corner, rectangle view. And then you have your ticket, which is held up by Sir Stickhands really well. And it's kind of a long ticket, but, you know, gets the idea across. This is all behind whatever. This is just the phone you're looking through, etc. Phone, yada yada, home button, okay, whatever. And then he has his tickets in the boxes with the pre-made numbers. The dotted line is looking through the phone screen, or looking through the camera. And he's got his 6, 8, 16, 24, 39, 86. Okay, so now that he's correctly lined up, the ticket is recognized, you know. So rather than having a red border around the dotted line area, which is what the camera sees again, you have your green. So then after this state right here, maybe we could even show these in green, but you get the idea, it's correct. After this, the comparison will happen. So you have picture correct, or something displays. Oh, it'll probably shift down again. All this is part of the dialogue on the screen. So this yes moves up. Yes is above the phone screen. And you have your net picture, your 6, your 8, your 16, your 24, 39, 86. This is the picture that was automatically taken. You could have a snapping noise. We could do like a, what's it called? Just do like this. Snap. Like the camera took a picture. Or picture taken. So the picture's been taken. Numbers are there. And then I want to do something like, rather than doing scanning or checking or comparing, because we know it's doing that. That's part of the case. I want to have it show something. So I want to have it like a wheel spinning. Or I want to do something like I take the Mega Millions logo and then I have that spin. Or maybe have something like a process bar. And it's populating, you know, once again, show that it's processing. And through doing this, what you get is you can show something is happening. Not really what, but you know from the colors, from red of the ticket not being correct to green, the being of it correct, you can tell that something's happening. And all you really want to do is convey that something's processing, happening, processing, whatever. So now you have your numbers are sitting up here. You can tell you're confident that they're there. And you can have these processes, which all mean the same thing. Something's happening down below. And then the final step that you decided on is you lose. Because I don't really want to draw a winning screen. I can't even imagine what that would look like. I can imagine someone would throw their phone over that. So the winning screen, the losing screen will probably look something like this. So you had this previous page right here with the scanning, and then something can either come out of it or it'll slide up. I like the idea of another card coming in being like, okay, you didn't win, but, or here are the numbers, here were your numbers, you didn't win. So what the cool thing about not directly displaying the numbers is that there's kind of like a little bit of mystery to it. And I can understand the frustration behind that, because you probably just some people want to see exactly what the numbers are right away. But I think the cool thing about this is that you still gamify it, and there's kind of like a question still involved. There's a little doubt. You get more anticipation. So you have your processing spinning down below here, and then a card will shoot up like this. Branded, of course, like the Mega Millions. We'll do something like the logo up in the top left corner. And then you are not a winner. You're not a winner. Oh no, sorry. But, and then this is where their expert marketing can take over. What you've done is help contribute to rebuilding New York State roads. You have helped fund something, whatever. But this page is pretty simple. It's kind of like the you're not pass and go. You're not collecting $200. However, this is an opportunity for advertisers, marketing of like the company, splash page. The cool thing about this page is that even though at the top tells you you're not a winner, most people are going to get this. At the end of the day, you can find out more about what's happening. Because normally when someone will win, they'll take their lottery ticket, or won't win, they'll take their lottery ticket, tear it up, throw it on the side of the road. They get rid of it. The cool thing about this is that even though you're not a winner, you're still part of the process. So you get infinite amounts of information from their company, whatever. That's all below here that you can scroll through, and it's still part of the app. And even then, when you're not a winner, Siri or Alexa can tell you you didn't or won or didn't win. You didn't / did. And I'm putting didn't first because it's not likely that a lot of people will win this. So to review, let's look through this again. The question was, do I have the winning lottery numbers? Turn this into a voice project. And the idea is, did I win? Voice command will open, camera opens, picture's taken. You hold your ticket up. The comparison of the winning will happen, and then you either win or you don't. So to look through it, you have your question asked. Rather than doing strictly numbers displayed, you can make it a question. So you get a little branded Mega Millions. We're going to go with, do you want me to compare your ticket against the winning number? Well, of course, yes, that's why I'm asking you. This is needs a bit more research. Do I want to have to be asked again? Yes, I want you to compare it against, or do I just want to hear the numbers? I would personally go with this one. And then you get your little camera module that opens here. Branded and structured in a way similar to the ticket. You can either press, which I don't want to go with, or you can have the auto recognize that I showed here. So it's automatically taken. Everything needs to be aligned. You have the ticket hiding under the camera. All the spots are here. Outline will be red or a color that shows that it's not matching. Finally, if it does match, yay, picture, snap, whatever the noise is. Scanning will be displayed down below. Your picture will be shown up high. You want to show that something's happening. And then, unfortunately, in this case, you're not a winner. But it's a great opportunity for the voice command to tell you didn't win or you did win. And then for advertisers, marketing of the Mega Millions or the splash page to be shown to show further information about what your money's going to and how you're contributing. So anyway, that's the answer to the question. Original, what are the winning lottery numbers? Changed to, do I have the winning lottery numbers? This is James Explains, and I will see you guys tomorrow.